My name is Andrei Sherbak, and I'm deputy head of the Laboratory for Comparative Social Research, and also I serve as a chair of the Department of Political Science and International Relations, HSE St. Petersburg. My research interests include, first of all, migration, religion, nationalism, ethnicity, Russian politics, and the most recent, environment. Well, it's a good question, because when I'm asked who you are about your professional identity, I prefer to reply as I am a social scientist, thus showing that I believe that the interdisciplinary borders between sociology and political science are too small. Therefore, I believe that political scientists they should borrow methods from sociology, like surveys, like data collection, while sociology may borrow from political science its theory. Laboratory for Comparative Social Research was established in 2011 as a result of the so-called mega grant contest, and we were established from the very beginning as an international lab. Our academic supervisor was Professor Ronald Inglehart from the University of Michigan, and he is known as one of the most famous researchers and most important researchers in the field of value change, political culture, and theory of modernization. Therefore, from the very beginning, our lab started focusing its research on the values, political culture, subjective well-being, happiness, migration, religion, ethnicity, gender equality, and many others. So we are very quantitative, we are very comparative, so we became the part of this well-known World Values Survey project. Probably the main global challenge that we focus on, that we deal with, is modernization and this effect, which is often called modernization losers. When we see against expectations and predictions, we see the rise of populist sentiments, populist movements, what is the most interestingly in the developed countries. And therefore we try to explain why it happens from the perspective of value change, cultural shift, and social trends in those societies. We often announce the calls for positions or calls for interns. So we invite students for internship to our lab. We do not impose any professional constraints or disciplinary constraints. However, we do expect that a student knows methods, at least at the basic level, and has some knowledge in social and political theory. So it might be a student from economics, demography, sociology, political science, or history, but we need to know what he or she knows to this moment. Let's say that these days vary because working in university means being flexible. It means that many responsibilities are brought together. This is teaching, this is research, this is administrative load, this is context with the peers, but mostly we do focus on the research. So from the outside it's not so interesting because we're just sitting in our offices behind computers and do our work. However, in this silence many interesting things happen. And well, it's a pleasure to work in the university because well, it always means being very flexible in terms of your day schedule, in terms of your responsibility, and so on. Well, this is curiosity, this is ambitions, and I see that many talented researchers, they start from curiosity. It means that they're really interested in some fields, in some research issues, but then we see that their ambitions, in a good sense, expand. So they think about good publications, they think about good reports on their respected conferences, they think about academic traveling, and they think about future steps in their career. And because university is rather flexible, well, there are quite many opportunities for young scholars and for young researchers. This is an ambitious and still rather compact university, which was established, roughly speaking, just 20 years ago. And if we will measure it by its achievements, we will see that this is a rule breaker, that within just 20 years it managed to jump to the top of the university ratings in St. Petersburg. And of course this is a very good achievement, because St. Petersburg was always perceived as a university city, as a city where a lot of research and development is concentrated. And the fact that in many disciplines HSE St. Petersburg is one of the leaders, or sometimes a leader, of course it's a great contribution.